Okay, everybody, we're going to try this. Welcome, everybody, to the Bunker Live, Bunker Nation, whatever we're going to call this thing, program. And this is my first time doing it through, if you look up here in this corner, powered by, it's all backwards. It's powered by StreamYard. It's all different. Everything I'm doing is different. My name is down here. And it's not really it's going to take a little while for everything to catch up. There's going to be more of a delay. I'm using this service. I'm trying it out. We're going to see if we're going to use it. I really like it. But see, right now it's showing me nobody's here, but I know that's probably not right. I know you guys wouldn't leave me completely without any viewers here. So it's going to probably take like 10 seconds, 15 seconds for things to start coming through, but when you come in, let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. Hello, Pat. Hello, Daniel. This is an all-new service that I'm going to be trying. It's going to let me do a lot of cool stuff that's really going to be something you like. I'll start showing you all that once we all kind of get here and get going. Pardon me. It's been a very busy day, but I don't know if you can see it because it's getting dark, but I got my new bookshelf here. And it's still a little light outside, so all of this is going to get, and the Bunker Nation banner is going to get moved this direction a little bit, and we're going to get a little bit more lighting still coming. So it's all a work in progress, but let me know what you think about the new service. Let me know what the video looks like. Let me know what the audio is like. All right, type that in because it takes a while for it to get to me. It's very awkward. So just type it in now. Let me know how we're doing. Then I'll start showing you guys some new stuff that we're going to have available to us. All right. There's Danielle. Good to see you. Audio and video are great. War Dog Heim. All right. All right. So this is the deal. So there's this service. It's called StreamYard, which I'm broadcasting through right now. And let me tell you what it's going to do for us. This, I'm using their free sample as a test. If I end up getting the full service, it's going to allow us to do a lot of stuff. First of all, this branding will go away, and I'll be able to have my Bunker Nation branding on there. I'm going to be able to do stuff like this. So I can bring up any screen that's on my computer, and I can show you stuff. I can actually bring up news. I can scroll through stuff here. I can zoom in on things. I just have to get me figuring it out is the main problem. And so then there's things like this I can do. I can tell you all that you should all pulverize the like button. You should pulverize it right now. I could do things like tell you to subscribe. There's all kinds of stuff. With StreamYard, we'll be able to broadcast simultaneously to 5 platforms, which means I still want you to watch it on YouTube. But if you don't want to, if you don't like, I have people that don't like YouTube and won't go to YouTube. I will be able to broadcast on all of my Facebook pages, including the Bunker Nation page, my main page, any of my other pages. Also, I'll be able to broadcast directly to my website. So you could actually watch this from my website. All of them at the same time. So we'll be able to reach that many more people. So let me know what you think. That's basically what I want is I want your opinion about what you think about all of it. I will also be able to do things like bring Danielle Bunker saying looks great because we don't know what she's talking about. We know she's talking about me. War Dog Heim, all right. Thank you for the super chat. See, I can take that and I can put it up there and make him famous. We get to participate more. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. I think this is really cool. But there's a lot of stuff. And so here's the thing, though. And it's going to cost some money. I can do it a couple of different ways. Of course, If I have to, I'll just pay for it. But that means I'll have to do it every month. It'll be a monthly expense, and it's $50 a month for the full Monty, the whole thing. And I want to do the whole thing. It's going to add so much stuff because when we want to talk about news, when I want to show you a picture of something happened, if I want to show you a snake we caught, if I want to show you how to do something, I can actually pull that stuff up on the screen. I could show you. I could show you here and point it out. There's all kinds of stuff I can do that's going to enhance the teaching ability and the entertainment ability. I just got a theme song from one of my favorite artists in history who's allowing me to use that theme song. Once I get the full version, I'll be able to have an intro and an outro music. And so that's just cool. And but here's the thing. It's going to cost $50 a month. And so what I'm going to look for, and there's some other ancillary plugins and some, and like I said, some extra lighting and things that we really want to do. So what I would really like to have is some people who want to do a monthly subscription, a monthly, like Patreon. Some of you already do Patreon. And if you already do Patreon, that's fine. I'm not asking you to do any more, and I'm not asking you to change it. Some people don't like Patreon because Patreon is political, and they have deplatformed people with bad think. People with wrong think, they have deplatformed them. So it could be just a matter of time. I don't know. They haven't come after me. They haven't bothered me. But some people don't like, my hair is just a fright. Some people don't like Patreon. But we need the monthly subscription. So if you don't like Patreon, that's perfectly fine. We have set it up through our support page, which I'm going to put right here in a scroll. Isn't that cool? And you can, hold on a second. I need to get rid of all these banners. I got too much stuff up here. So you can go to michaelbunker.com / it's right here. Support Michael / @donate direct. I'll pull it up here in just a minute and let you show you how to do it. And you can do a monthly subscription without the fee, first of all, but without Patreon's politics. Totally up to you if you want to do it. I'm going to see. So we're testing this out. I want you guys to put comments up here that I can throw up on here, that I can put up here. Yeah, the intro and the outro, and I like the music, but it also is going to allow me to bring up like anything. If there's like a video or an audio that happened during the day that I want to highlight, I can put that on there. Yeah, the thing on the site would actually be better just because it's not going to be affected by somebody trying to demonetize me because of my opinions. That's the main thing. So what I'm going to do right now while you guys are here, and I'm just now learning this stuff. So I'm going to pull up this page again. Okay, there's my page, right? This is from the Michael Bunker site. And if you go to my page and you click right here, it says Support Michael. If you click on that, it brings up the Support Michael page. Scroll down, and there's all these different ways you can do it. You can do it through Facebook private message, which, by the way, is the only way to donate that I know of that doesn't cost anybody anything. In other words, they don't charge anything. It's just the money goes directly to me 100%. Patreon, which I said, you can do it if you like it, but a bunch of people don't like it. Right here, it says direct donation. If you click on direct donation, you can come in here and you can select a donation amount, say $10 a month, $20 a month, whatever you want to do, or you can put your own amount here. Scroll down, it says set your interval, one time or recurring. You can click on recurring donation and you can say that's the amount. It's going to be charged every month, verify it, and then we're good to go. If it does not work, let me know. I will make it work. But so that's how that works. All you have to do is go over there and do that. What we need is a bunch of people to do like $10 a month, because it's going to be $50 every month to do it. And so that's just going to help. It's going to make it a lot easier. Now I got to figure out where I am. And all right, I'm back. All right. So I like the new setup. Me too. Glad you guys are here. Glad everyone's here. You guys feel free to ask any questions, type any questions or whatever. I've got a beverage. It looks like it's an adult beverage. This is not a sponsorship, but it's this grapefruit flavored sparkling water. And it's delicious. All right, Lewis from Mississippi, glad to see you. We got Montana's in the house. Ohio is here. We've got Montana. We've got Michigan. We've got Texas. We got another Montana. Everybody come in and say hi. Type into the comment section. Wherever you are, any questions you have, any comments. I think this is going to be cool. What do y'all think? Everybody, tell me what you think. So I'm going to hide that for right now. And I don't know why that's stuck up here. So there's all this kind of stuff, and I haven't even begun to show you it all. This up here, where it says powered by StreamYard, that'll be gone once we buy our license. It's all going to be me. Oh, I can broadcast. I can broadcast from a Periscope on Twitter. If you're a Twitter person, you can still always come to YouTube and watch it and follow. And if you're already a YouTube person, nothing's going to change except I'm going to be able to do 1,000% more. But if you like the Bunker Nation page, you want to stay on there, you can watch it there. If you like my main page, by the way, make sure you're following me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, just go to facebook.com/offgrid, and that's me. So you'll be able to see it there. People that don't migrate out of their particular platform will be able to watch me wherever they are. Hopefully this year they're going to add Instagram Live. I know they've added LinkedIn. They've added, what's it called? Twitch or something like that. There's all these platforms, and I can broadcast on 5 platforms at the same time. It's going to multiply the amount of people that are able to see this and all that. So everybody, if you can, smash the like button, but think about doing that sponsorship. If we can get 10 people to do $10 a piece per month, just 10 people doing $10 a piece per month, that will allow us to do this plus a few of the other things that are plugins that I want to do that's going to make it exponentially better. All right, everybody cool? Okay, we're going to go to comments. You guys type in your comments. Let me know what you think. Hey, from Andrews, Texas. What we need now is your participation. Yesterday's show with my wife was one of the best that we've done. There were so many questions, so many good questions, and it was wonderful. And since I don't really have a rant planned, I have a small baby rant. Just a baby rant, just a personal thing. It's not political. It's nothing to do with anything, except I got this bookshelf, which you can't even see because it's dark. It's a dark bookshelf and it's dark. And we've been waiting for this bookshelf to get here to block this window. This window here is still open. And right before we went on, I had a big sunspot on my head. So we're going to put one there too. But this bookshelf came in, and thank you to Nancy for buying it and sending it. It's fantastic quality, great. Took me about an hour. It's like one of those IKEA things. Took me like an hour to put it together. But here's the thing. There should be a special place in hell for companies who send you a piece of equipment or furniture that needs to be assembled, and you spend an hour assembling it, and they short you one 9/16 machine screw. Flathead machine screw. Unbelievable. There's no excuse for it. And it's not even the screw that's the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is they care so little about their customer experience. To add 3 extra machine screws, extra over the amount that they're supposed to be, would cost them about a half a penny, maybe a penny based on their economy of scale. 1 penny would make sure this never happened. They never got a 1-star review on Amazon. It would make sure they never pissed off a customer. If you figure there's 3 or 4 small little pieces in there that might have to have 3 or 4 extra thrown in there, let's just say there's a penny and a half on the whole product. A penny and a half, and they could make sure that never, ever, ever happened. Ever. But instead, they're trying to send the exact amount because they think that their efficiency is going to be such that they can't spend a half a penny or a penny and a half to make sure that they never piss off a customer. But they pissed one off today. So here's my message to them, Saunders.com. As for all the employees who are probably not responsible, I hope you find a better job. I hope things are going well for you. I hope your life is bountiful. I hope you find a better job where you can work for a company that doesn't suck eggs. As for the corporation, I hope the ground opens up under you and you all just perish in a fiery, endless hell. Not the people, the corporation. All right? That was my mini rant. I just wanted to entertain everybody. But that's what happened today. I spent an hour assembling this thing, and they shorted me 1 9/16 flathead machine screw. How do you do that? How in the world does somebody in a boardroom somewhere in America, in China, wherever go, you know what? It would cost us next to nothing to make sure this never, ever, ever happened. That it never happened ever. Next to nothing. So it's not the machine screw. It's not like somebody forgot 1 screw. It's like the entire corporation didn't even go, hey, let's just make this where it never happens. Yeah, it escalated quickly. You're right. Now, if you guys would sign in on your Google account and put yourself a avatar, a picture of yourself, this would be so much better. Pat, Terry, epistemologist, Lewis, Danielle. See, Wardogheim has his picture right here. The iron law of bureaucracy, that's correct. People ought to be dragged out of their cubicles and beaten. So I didn't put Russ on here. Russ, there you go. I still want you to watch the ads, but I don't think you have to watch the whole ads. From what I've heard, like 30 seconds. 30 seconds to a minute. Watch a minute. Watch 1 minute into the ad. 30 seconds or a minute. All right. So there's where we are. My back is hurting. I need some questions and comments because I was working on that, and then I had to lift that whole bookshelf 3 feet into the air and hover it in the air while I figured out how to fit it perfectly between these 2 shelves, and then attach it, and then move books and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to need your help. Just ask some questions or make some comments or talk about what you think. I personally think that this StreamYard is the coolest thing. Just flat out the cool. Once I get my banner moved over a little bit, our banner moved over a little bit, and I'm going to clean off this back shelf a little bit. I'll leave some trinkets there. And then once we're going to have some backlighting that's going to light up the back in this bookshelf and all this kind of stuff. We'll probably angle the whole thing more like that. And then I'm going to actually start using a better camera. So is everybody okay with that? Everybody like it? Hello, Scott. Make sure you go through and I just went through the whole. We're using StreamYard, and so make sure, Scott, you guys go back and watch this, and you can go through and see all the stuff that's going to add value to the Bunker Nation podcast or whatever we're calling this. That's another thing. If we're going to do this regularly and we're going to call it whatever it is, a podcast, then I'm also going to start sending it through some of the podcast broadcasters or whatever. This thing's going to be great. And we're going to take over from Joe Rogan. Oh, that's another thing. I can do interviews. So I can do split screen. I can bring up to 6 people on here. I don't really do interviews just because I'm more interesting than most of the people that I would have on here ever. My face is really, really swollen right here from that allergy. But I'm kind of scatterbrained, so I fly all over the place. So I don't really do interviews, but there are people I would have on here to interview. And I want to thank Kevin Tumlinson for turning me on to StreamYard. When this thing gets going and we're able to get all the stuff done that I see in my mind, we're going to have the uploaded videos, which are going to be the how-to videos and all the off-grid living videos. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, and we're going to talk about today, is where this show is going. I got to put this up here. That's not your best pick. You're beautiful, my wife, and you're not a dog. But I like the picture. That's Merle. That's our dog, Merle. Hey, Scott Glenn, you need to put a picture of your avatar here. So, what is this show? We're still figuring it out, but we're figuring it out together because this, as they're saying falsely on the media all day, we're in this together. But in the Bunker Nation, we are in this together. And so what is this? It is not a preparedness show. This is not a survival show. This is not a homesteading show. This is not a political show. This show is going to be whatever we, the Bunker Nation, are doing. And so I do a lot of things. I'm a pretty Renaissance guy kind of guy. And so I wanted to talk to you all about some stuff. There's movie stuff going on. We have movement in the movie situation. I'm supposed to start every other show or so and tell you who I am. That's what they tell me. There's a lot of people that are watching this for the first time right now. They haven't seen this, but this is kind of a practice episode. What with the thing down there and the whatnot. But I'm supposed to get on and say, hey, my name is Michael Bunker. You may not know me, but I am a author, USA bestselling author, off-gridder. I've been living off-grid for 15 years with my wife and family. And we are broadcasting off-grid right now. And all these other kinds of things. And then I sold a book option that they're making into a major Hollywood film. And we have movement. And that's one of the people I want to have on here to interview is Stacy Jorgensen, who's the producer of the New Pennsylvania movie. Anyways, I'm supposed to, and I'm going to start doing that. It's going to irritate some of you guys that are old timers, that are OGs, that are Bunker Nation OGs. It's going to bother you a little bit, but I got to introduce myself every once in a while, let people know I've been doing this for a really long time. I am an expert in preparedness and off-grid living and survival. I am also an author of fiction and nonfiction, and they're making a movie, major Hollywood blockbuster out of my book, Pennsylvania. So I'm supposed to say all that stuff, but as this show develops, it could be anything. I like indie stuff. I could interview an indie vineyard. I could an indie artist, musicians. I could go visit. We could do this stuff live. If I end up going to Hollywood or on set for 6 to 9 months, which is what we were expecting to do this year, I'm taking you guys with me. We're going to be doing live from wherever we are. If I have my laptop, I can do it. So, hey, everybody, type into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know whatever is going on in your mind. Let me know what you think about the ideas, what you think about the Bunker Nation and where it should go, what we should do. I just don't want to do. Everybody tells you if you're going to do a YouTube channel, you got to have a really, really narrow niche. You need to be the once was fat, lost 101 pounds without using weights guy. That's your thing. And you do that show over and over again for 10 years and you're going to get rich. I'm not going to do that. I'm too wide. I'm too deep. I got books. I talk about books. I write books. I got movie stuff. I like art. I like gardens. I like gardening. I like preparedness. I like all this stuff. Who's going to be playing you in the movie? I could be playing somebody else in the movie, but no one's going to. I'm not in the movie. The movie is about my fiction book, Pennsylvania. They're not making a movie of me. They're making a movie of my book. But I could be in the movie. One of the reasons I'm going through my fitness mission, I've lost 101 pounds and putting on a bunch of muscle and grew my hair like a girl, is because I have an opportunity to possibly play a part in the movie. I'm really surprised that fewer comments are not coming up. I'm really surprised, really disappointed. You people disappoint me. I'm giving you 5 seconds of silence. I'm also disappointed in my hair. I do have it pulled back just because it's so out of hand and I don't know what to do with it. So what have I not talked about? I want to do interviews, but I don't want to do interviews all the time, but I'm going to do interviews. And I already talked to Stacy Jorgensen at one point about coming on and letting me interview her. I would like to bring on some of the people who are really good friends of mine who are involved in indie art, and talk to them about their music, talk to them about their books, talk to them about their projects. I would like to have some preparedness professionals on here, talk about their stuff. If people want to talk about products, if they want to have me try stuff out, all that kind of stuff. Hello, Hava. I look great from all my hard work. I'm going to put that up there just because I enjoy reading that. My hair looks fine. It looks horrible. It looks like I look like a drug dealer. Yes, Terry, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning. This platform is going to be way better, and you don't have to watch it on YouTube. You can, and I appreciate you watch. I want you to watch it on YouTube, but you don't have to watch it on YouTube. Once we get going with StreamYard, I'm going to be on the it's going to be live on Bunker Nation page. It's going to be live on my home page. It's going to be live on my author page. It's going to be live on Twitter's Periscope. It's going to be live on YouTube, and and it's also going to be live on my blog, michaelbunker.com. How many people jumped on my consulting offer? 2. They just don't understand how valuable it is. They will. Someday they'll realize they could have got me on the phone for $77, but they didn't do it. But all of that will come around. I'm not worried about it. We've all got Game of Thrones hair. Exactly. See, I should just pop these up here because they're genius. I did not fix the solar trailer yet, and that's why I want to get this channel up and going, because it's going to cost me about $1,000 to fix the solar trailer. About $1,000. I got to get at least 5 batteries, and there's some cables and other stuff I need to get. But it's coming. It's coming. All right, y'all get those questions in. I like the idea of the interviews and reaching across the range of your interest. You are a Renaissance fellow. That is my niche. I am all over the place. One day we could do a show and I could be handling serpents, and the next day I could be interviewing I could interview a famous Texas music artist. The next day I could be talking to an indie film producer. The next day I could be talking to a major Hollywood film producer. We could, all of us, if I end up going on set of the movie for 6 to 9 months and I bring you with me, we could be doing regular talks from a movie set. Who knows where we're going to go? We're going this is what's fantastic about the opportunity. Who knows where we're going to go? We're going to do all kinds of stuff. I'm just so excited. I've got a vision in my head of where this thing's going. I want everybody to smash the like button. This new format doesn't tell me how many people smash the like button. It just tells me how many people are watching at any single moment. Once we get the full operational ability of this thing, and we can be on Facebook, and we can be on Periscope, and we can be on all that, I think it's going to really, really open things up, and it's going to be massively cool. So right now, you guys just type in your questions and your comments, things that you think, what you think we ought to do. Participate as much as you can. And I just think it's cool. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I am. This stuff is great. They should pay me to sponsor it. They should be a sponsor. Soleil, grapefruit flavored sparkling water, and it's cheap too. No calories, no sugar, no nothing. There's nothing in it but water and some essence of grapefruit. All right, so this is cool. Why is it not showing up? Okay. So going back here to the Support Michael page, I can do that. I also still have the GoFundMe available. Venmo, if you do Venmo. The Donate Direct is the best option if you want to do a monthly. Donate by Facebook is the best option if you just hate to see some huge corporation get fees. Hold on. All right. Have you checked out Man Rampant on Amazon Prime? I'd be interested in your take. I'm going to be really, really square and honest with you guys like I always am, because when people say I'm going to be honest with you, it means that prior to that, they have not been honest with you. But I always am honest with you. I have not watched anything but YouTube since the beginning of the challenge. So going on 30, 40 days, zero. Even my regular shows that I really enjoy, I have watched zero, nothing. I like Better Call Saul, haven't watched it. Like Bosch, haven't watched it. Like there's a lot of shows I like. I have watched nothing but YouTube. I find YouTube at the moment of the reality in which we live way too valuable. So Man Rampant, tell me about it. Type into the comments right now why I should watch it, and then go get yourself an avatar right here so I can look on here and I can see Scott Glenn's face. If you card wool and spin for fabric, then I will interview you on here. I'm serious. That stuff fascinates me. I want to talk to people that are indies that are doing something outside of the mainstream. This is going to be the indie show. Indie survival, indie preparedness, indie movies, indie wine, indie food, indie farming, indie church, indie anything. We're going to do it on here. All right, so let's get some more comments and questions going. Otherwise, I'm going to start just finding stuff online and throwing it up on here and showing it to you. I don't even know how that would work. My biggest problem is my big screen. This is opposite, but my big screen is over here. But in order for me to get to it, I got to go the opposite direction, and I got to figure out how to swap that. Someone got to tell me how to swap that with my mouse. All right, so let's go back to my main page here, and then we'll come back over here, and we're going to do that. I didn't put that on there. Hold on. I'm trying something here. I'm trying something. Stick with me. There we go. And so again, there's the hoodie everybody could have right now. I wanted to show you something. And so I got to come back over here and got to make it full screen. But I wanted to show you where it says Bunker Nation here on the arm. That's not where it really is. It's on the outside of the arm, and it's a little bigger. It looks really cool. I'm supposed to get mine in this week. But only 2 people bought hoodies. Very, very, very disappointing. I'm going to have one, though. That'll be cool. All right. Reformed minister from Idaho that interviews various people and does a decent job of correcting misconceptions about men in secular society. I'm not from Idaho. No, but I can do anything. I can talk to anybody. I want to be the bigger, better Joe Rogan. Because, and I don't have to interview anybody. I can carry this show on my own. But I would like to interview people. Just because sometimes I like to talk to people. It has to be somebody that's fascinating to me, though. I'm just not going to interview somebody that's not fascinating to me. But I could also bring you guys on here. It allows me to have up to 6 guests. I've been watching Joe Rogan's interview with Joel Salatin from Polyface Farms in Virginia. I know who he is. Talked about how this pandemic could be used as a pivot point to shift from mega farming to micro farming. You're right, though, and he's right, to local processors. I think it will. I think a lot of things that are happening are going to be permanent in a good way. A lot of things. A lot of things that are happening are already bad, and I'm hoping that they're going to be quashed by the people saying no to it. So, you guys, pulverize the like button. Everybody, single person, every person watching this now or ever in the future should hit the like button. Because what that is, it's a free way to say, you know what? I appreciate freedom. And I appreciate Memorial Day. And I appreciate that somebody's out here saying stuff that nobody else is saying. Also, subscribe. I run off subscribers so fast. We were up to 1,721 subscribers, and I ran off 10 in one day because sometimes I say things that people don't want to hear. All right. Going back to comments. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to talk about, throw them up. Maybe you can get Joe Rogan on after the movie release. Yeah, a long time ago. I don't know when he started his podcast, but it was a long time ago. But sometime around 2004 or 2005, there was some talk about me. Oh, gosh, this face thing. Some talk about me going on Joe Rogan's show. It may have been when I was, I wrote a book about the Jesuits called Swarms of Locusts. And that book was very controversial. And it may have been around that time. Some people contacted me and some people contacted him. And there was some back and forth and it just never happened. But at that time, Joe Rogan to me was the guy from News Radio. And his show was not that big and all of that. I didn't turn down doing it, but I was never offered to do it. But at that time, I was constantly contacted almost every day to do some kind of show. But yeah, if I can get on his show, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Today's Memorial Day. It's another day. Appreciate everybody who served, everybody who is serving. Glad you all are out there standing on the wall. Appreciate freedom. If you guys have any comments or questions, get them on here. Otherwise, we're going to cut it off early. But I've got a lot of energy because I'm excited. I like this StreamYard thing. You guys read this whole thing down here. Don't let that just become it says you can become a direct patron. Do I need to go through that again? I probably do. I'll do it here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out. I need to figure out how to make it where when I take my mouse and I go to my left, since this monitor's to my left, that my mouse goes over there, but it doesn't. If I go to my right, it comes over here. Like it went all the way around me and came over here. Does anybody know how to fix that? Technologically, I'm just completely inadept. So I'm going to pull up that and come back over here. So I can do this. I can pull up Surviving Off Grid, the book. Then I can go back over here, scroll up and down, Kindle version. I just think this thing is cool. I'm playing with it, and I told you from the very beginning, I'm learning what I'm doing. Danielle's going for a walk. She's diving out on me, but yeah, you do need to get a walk. And it's supposed to be 80% here tonight. We got 2 inches of rain last night. One thing is that my light keeps dimming and getting light. I'm going to get a better camera. I have a better camera. I just got to figure out how to make it work. It's going to take a little time and study. All right, y'all, this was a great experiment. If you can, go down in the description here on YouTube, click on the support button, and go and make a monthly patronage. Become a patron. A patron is somebody who cares enough about something that they want to see it continue. And so become a patron. I need 10 people to do $10 a month. You can do it on Patreon if you want to, if you're comfortable with that and you don't mind their politics and all that. But if you don't like that, then all you have to do is come over here to support Michael at michaelbunker.com. The link is below. And scroll down, click on Donate Direct, put in the amount you want to donate, or select an amount here, 10, 20, whatever a month. Set your interval and put monthly recurring donation, how much, and you're ready to go. That's all it takes. All right, so go down the description if that'll help you guys. I appreciate you all turning in. If you're already a Patreon, if you're a patron, that's fine. I'm not asking you to expand it. If you're not a patron, I'm asking you to consider it. Bunker Nation, we're all in this together. If we can get 10 people to do $10 a month, we can get this StreamYard going, and we'll be on the launch pad. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Lord willing, I will be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. If not, it'll be the night after, but Lord willing, I'm planning on being here tomorrow night. I might have some movie news. I don't know what I can say. Movie stuff's happening, and we'll try this out again, and hopefully we get enough sponsors, patrons at $10 a month, and we can do this StreamYard and make it better. Appreciate you guys. God bless you. I love you. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow.